I'm flipping the head on its day today. Normally I try and get as much of my work done in the morning as possible so I can then have the rest of the day to do whatever I please. However, today we have the Football Manager 18 announcement at 3 o'clock, which presumably, as a Football Manager YouTuber, or primarily Football Manager YouTuber, I should probably do some kind of reaction video to. So, I've done all my busy work this morning before I even had a shower, hence the fact I didn't record any of it. And now it's nearly 1 o'clock. I've got time to do a couple of videos for the gaming channel for later in the week, in time to then, I don't know if we're watching the announcement, if we're looking at Twitter for the announcement, whatever it is, there's going to be some kind of announcement. Presumably, it's just going to be, yeah, the game exists, it's going to be out later this year. I would be surprised if we even got a launch date, because I've been here before for these Football Manager announcements, but fingers crossed, best case scenario is we get a little preview video and a date. We're not likely to get either of them, but if we do, it is action stations to try and get the first reaction video out there onto YouTube for all those clicks, all those views. Oh, view money. Oh. So that's the plan for the day. Despite sitting here and telling you lot like 3 hours ago that I wasn't expecting this announcement to be anything significant, I can't concentrate on anything else. I've got a first video in my new club for Expedition of Gold to record. I've got the new Sugar Daddy first day of the season episode to record. I've got a Football Manager tutorial to record. I've got a Total Extreme Wrestling video to record. I've just bought Sonic Mania. I need to get ready to start recording that. That unlocks at 4 o'clock today, so I can start making videos about that. So I don't really have time to record the Football Manager stuff after the Football Manager announcement. But all that being said, I'm just sat here pottering. I'm excited. Well, that was a hectic hour. Football Manager announcement reaction video is made and released. I wasn't the first to get one out. Dr. Bungie got it out 17 minutes after the announcement, and I was trailing like 10 minutes after him, which is very sad. But my video's longer and therefore must be better. Not actually watched it yet, it's probably much more efficient. I've also done a very cryptic tweet, which hopefully the smarter folk out there will be able to understand, but I've just tweeted this and can now confirm that that's my new team in the Expedition of Gold. That video will be out later on today, 4 o'clock, the new Expedition of Gold video. And now I think I'll not talk about Football Manager for the remainder of this vlog, especially because my plan for the rest of the day is, and it needs to be on the screen so that I can actually do this little link that I'm trying to do properly, and it's not. It's Sonic Mania on the Xbox One. I'm making some videos on that now. So today's a very worky day, so if you see me outside at any point today, consider that a result. Time to make some more videos. First Sonic video rendering. That game's, I was going to say harder than I remember. It's not. It's as hard as I remember. I had a very strong love-hate relationship with Sonic the Hedgehog as a child, and all those feelings have just come flooding back to me. But I'm going to leave the garage. I think it's 5 o'clock. I've been working solidly all afternoon, and by working I mean sitting in here playing video games. It's a hard life, I know. Other news about the garage before I walk out. The old chair that was in the living room is now in here. There is going to be a plan to have it set up with the TV so that I can, and that PlayStation and that Xbox, so that I can play console games sat in a comfy chair. I'm a big fan of comfy chairs, but I think I am going to take you outside because it's not right to be locked up in here all day. So I'll have a little wander into the oh look, it's actually sunny. Ah, it burns my eyes. Oh, I like the fact that the auto colour balance didn't work straight away, so your eyes got burnt the same way my eyes got burnt when I walked outside. The camera fixed its colour balance quicker than I did. I need to go make dinner. Right, I know there's been lots of me sat in front of this green screen today. Apologies for that. It's not something I plan to make a habit of again, but sometimes you get a day like today where it's been mega busy and I've made lots of videos, so lots of videos is good. This video suffering a little bit because of it though, and it kind of ties into something I wanted to talk to you lot about. I'm of a view that you lot and the lot who joined me for the streams 3 nights a week, and I imagine there's a lot of crossover between the two. I think you lot are the most rabid elements of the Kevolution. You're the ones who watch any old tap that I put out because you enjoy the good stuff so much, so you even sit through the videos like this one that, spoiler alert, it really isn't about anything today. It's just a video. And the fact that you lot sit through this kind of nonsense means that once again I'm going to ask for your help in shaping the future of my YouTube business. I think we are moving along the right lines with this channel. You wouldn't know it from this video, but I think we're getting there. I'm slowly working through figuring out what this channel is. I think I'm nearly there, and it's starting to move in the right direction. I think the quality of the videos over the last couple of weeks generally on this channel has been pretty good, and it's definitely a step towards the kind of direction that we want to be moving in with this channel. But the gaming channel, the main channel, the other channel, whatever you want to call it, is having a little bit of an identity crisis at the moment, and it's partly because it's that time of year when Football Manager views are down, and that doesn't bother me so much. I acknowledge that the views are down, and interestingly the views are down on the newer episodes that are coming out, but actually if you look at the daily views on the channel as a whole, there's not been a dip. It's, if anything, it's grown again this month, just like it has every other month previously. So I think there's a lot of people who are arriving at that channel now who've perhaps been watching other Football Manager content creators throughout the life of FM17, but as they've dropped off, or as they've switched to other games, or as they've slowed down the content they're producing because we're getting to the end of the life of the game, they've gone out, found new creators, and I've got more people than usual sort of binge watching through playlists and through series on that channel at the moment. So total views, total watch time, all those important stats, they're still increasing on that channel. But you can't escape from the fact that 3 months ago, when I put a new Football Manager video out, it would get 3,000 views, whereas now I put a Football Manager video out, it would get about 1,000 to 1,500 views. And it's just one of those things. As soon as we get back to, I hope that as soon as we get back to the new game, FM18, or maybe even before that with FIFA 18 coming out, and I'm going to do some stuff around Destiny 2, hopefully when we've got some newer game content on the channel, that'll start to jump back up again, and we'll start to move that metric as well. Because although it's nice to keep the total daily views and total watch time fairly steady, it would be nice if that was being done through my newer videos rather than really older ones. But what I wanted to talk to you about is what that channel is going to look like in a year's time. We've talked before about how it was never intended to, well, actually no, it's not strictly true. From about 3 or 4 months in, it wasn't intended to be just a purely Football Manager channel. It was originally called Lollujo FM, but we dropped the FM at that point, deciding actually no, I don't just want to be tied to Football Manager forever. I want to do other stuff as well, and that other stuff, as far as I was concerned, was always other games. But some of the more popular videos that I've put on the channel recently haven't actually involved me playing games. The Posh Matchday Announcer one, that's the most popular video I've put out in the last month, but also the FPL one that I did, so just another pure football one. That one's been quite popular. There was another one as well, I can't remember what it was off the top of my head, but there was another one that wasn't strictly gaming content. I think it was maybe one of the E3 reaction videos did particularly well. The Total Extreme Wrestling videos, more people come to the channel through search via Total Extreme Wrestling than Football Manager. After Lollujo, Total Extreme Wrestling is the most searched term that leads people to coming to subscribe to the channel. So that's, despite not getting anywhere near the views that Football Manager gets, it's a massive part of the channel recruitment, and I need to get into making those videos more often. And what I mean by that is I need a smarter way to make those videos, because at the moment it takes 3, 4, 5 hours to make a Total Extreme Wrestling video, and it is hard to fit it in when I can do 4 Football Manager videos in the same time. But if it's bringing people in, I need to focus on it a little bit more. But I'm thinking perhaps strictly Football Manager, or strictly football, or strictly gaming or gameplay, or I don't know, perhaps I'm being too strict overall with the channel, and I almost feel like we're going to move this channel towards being more focused and more on topic, whereas that channel, I think I'm going to kind of spread my wings with it a little bit more, to the point that I'm going to do this on there, because I've wanted to do trading cards and stickers and unboxings, pack openings for about a year. I actually bought a pack of the Euros stickers last year and a sticker album. It will still be in here somewhere, and I never opened them because I ended up chickening out of doing the video and thought, oh, people are going to think this is really stupid. But I love all this stuff, so I'm going to do it, and it's going to be a video on the main channel this week, and people might like it, people might hate it, but it's something I'm interested in. It's a game, it's a trading card game. I think it fits. I'm prepared for the backlash, but I'm also thinking, SummerSlam's this weekend. Do I do a SummerSlam reaction video and put it on there? Are we getting too wrestling-y for the people who were there for Football Manager? Or, you know, if I've done Football Manager and FIFA and FPL, if I'm doing all that stuff for the football crowd, what's the harm in doing a few little bits for the wrestling crowd? When Match Attacks come out again this year, I'll do Match Attacks. I might start doing more stuff that's just generically about football rather than football games or football management. And I might just make it into... I think what I'm getting at is maybe a year down the line. Yeah, I'm still going to play a lot of games, probably more games on there than I play now, as we've seen with Sonic Mania coming out there this week. But I think it might just become more Kev. It will be what MGP would have been if it was just my choice. So it'll be the things that I would talk about and the things that I'm interested in on there. So I want to introduce more other games that aren't Football Manager, but I want to introduce more comic book stuff, not necessarily comic book reviews. I've tried that before and I'm not very good at it, but you know, just general pop culture, comic-y, superhero-y stuff. I think that has a place on that channel. I think wrestling has a place on the channel. I think more general football stuff has a place on that channel. I think some of the convention videos that I put on here as vlogs at the moment, they're probably a better fit on that channel if they were more focused about the conventions than rather than me having a day out in a place. And in actual fact, if I split those videos in two and had the Comic-Con or the convention or the expo part of it was a video on the main channel, and then the vlog of the rest of the day was a video on this channel, I think that would probably make more sense on both channels. But this, I warned, if not all of you, a few of you, that a time would come where you would become my support group, and I think that time is coming, because I want you to be really brutally honest with me in the, and I know some of you don't need asking, but all of you, I want genuine feedback on some of that stuff, because we're not at the point anymore where I can just kind of, I'll do what I like, my channel, it doesn't really matter, it's just a bit of fun, because it's not a bit of fun anymore, it's my job now. So I want it to just be a bit of fun. No, I don't want it to be just I want it to be fun, but at the same time I need to be producing content that people are going to enjoy. I'm never going to stop doing Football Manager, so don't panic about that. That will remain daily forever, as far as my thought process at the moment is. But on top of that, there's going to be more wrestling content, more football content, more other game content, more other stuff. And we could get to the point where there's 2, 3, 4, perhaps not 4, but 2 or 3 videos a day on the channel, one of which would be Football Manager, and the other 2, 3, however many it is, would be about completely different stuff. So the feedback I'm asking for is that stupid, doing it all on one channel? Do I need to pick a thing and focus on that thing? Do I just need to be the best Football Manager YouTuber out there? Or do I need to just do what I feel like doing, and on the understanding that people will come with me, hopefully, like you lot did? It's tricky, but that's what's going on in my head at the moment, and that's why I haven't had much time to vlog today. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. Hopefully you've provided some wonderful feedback down below about what you would do if you were in my situation, and thank you for watching.